The secret to a grant proposal being successful are three ingredients. One is innovation. The other is focus on a question that is important. And the third, provide evidence that you can really do that. The proportion of every ingredient depends on the agency. If it's for NIH, it's one. If it's for Howard Hughes, it's another. And if it's for a foundation dedicated to a particular disease or topic, is another one. But the three ingredients together are what makes it win.
From my perspective, an effective grant proposal is framed around a question that is important, and a question that you can identify with, and a question that you have the capability to solve. For example, as a biological scientist, if I suddenly propose to make a rocket that would go to the moon, nobody's going to give me money for that. I have to have the proper background and the expertise to be able to tackle the question that I propose to tackle. So identifying that proper question and framing a hypothesis accordingly is important. Be sure you have the evidence which comes in the form of preliminary data to support that hypothesis. And also put together a very competent team. Today is the day of team science. Gone is the day of the one man leading the whole show kind of science. So make sure you have a very competent team of experts that can enable you to do the research that you propose to do.
I think the secret to an effective grant proposal is to know the question that you want to ask and be able to express it in a simple way. I think a hypothesis has to be something that is something you can directly test in as clear and straightforward a manner as possible.
You need to know the mission of the funding agencies and to know what kind of a proposal they're looking for. Is it a high risk, high reward kind of proposals that they're looking for, or is it more of the step-by-step outlined hypothesis-driven proposals they want? And then the other important thing is, I think, to know what else other than the scientific plan that they're looking for. Do they require a co-mentor for you or a mentorship committee, or do they care about how much mentoring you do? And including these and your timeline can be very important. And if possible, finding previously funded grants from that agency makes it really easy to see what sort of projects they actually fund.